All right, obviously, the little man here is quite tired, so we're gonna start putting him to bed. And I figured I'll do a video on our bedtime routine with our 3-month-old. Well, almost. He will be 3 months in 1 week. So this is our attempted bedtime routine. It's not always the same, but with our 3-month-old. So first things first, we do a bath about 2 to 3 times a week, and tonight just happens to be a night that we're doing a bath. And we try to do a bath right before bed so we can kind of relate the two, and it will hopefully make him tired. Now with him being this tired, I don't know if he'll enjoy waking up for the bath, so we'll find out. So we're gonna head on upstairs to get him ready for the bath. The first thing I do is I turn on the bath water, make sure the water is a perfect temperature before I stick the tub in and let that fill while I take him into the nursery and get him ready. All right, obviously with a bath, the first thing we need to do is just get him out of his cute outfit. I know you're falling asleep. Gotta put your beanie away. Sit down, get you dressed. There, all dressed and ready except for the diaper, of course. Little naked boy, ready for the bath. Ready for the bath. What's up? Once the tub seems to be full, I go ahead and set him on down in there. The first thing I do is I put a washcloth on his body and just cover him with water just to keep his body warm and get him all used to it. Once he seems used to the water, I start off by scrubbing and washing his hair first, just because he seems to like that the best, and so we do it right off the bat because it takes kind of a little bit of time to get all of it. Once I feel like it's plenty washed, then I go ahead and rinse it with a washcloth. We use a washcloth just to make sure that we are careful enough not to get any in his face and eyes or even in his ears. After that, I go ahead and wash his body, but for obvious reasons, I won't show that on camera. Although he loves bath time, he hates everything that comes afterwards. So to cheer him up, once he's wrapped up into his towel, I kind of bounce around with him and try to cheer him up before it's time to do everything else. Once he seems all dry, we go ahead and head back into the nursery. The first thing we need to do is put lotion on, which he honestly hates this part. It's so sad. But I go ahead and put lotion on anyway just because his little body needs it in this dry winter weather. Because he hates it so much, after I'm done with lotion, I go ahead and hold him and snuggle him just to try to calm him down and let him know that it is not the end of the world. We take our time and just make sure that he's all right and before we move on. Once he's all lotioned up, I go ahead and pick an outfit out and get him dressed for the night. By this point, Brayden is home and he came up to make sure that everything was okay. Once again, I pick him up to hold and snuggle him and make sure he knows that he is okay. When he seems to have calmed down enough, I bring him over and we pick out a book to read before it's time to officially go to bed. I love this part just because I love to watch his interest in the pages, and I know how important it is to read even at such a young age. These are baby's fingers. And these are baby's toes. Once story time is over, we go ahead and head back downstairs. We've started to incorporate formula into his everyday feedings. So at night, I actually make a 2-ounce bottle just to help hold him over for the night, and hopefully it will help him last a little longer, giving us a longer sleep stretch. We've started to incorporate this a couple weeks ago, and it seems to be doing pretty good. Once it's time to officially go to bed, we bring him in our room where his bassinet is. I start off by turning on his sound machine and then turning on his nightlight because we've come to discover he does not enjoy being alone in the dark. Then we go ahead and put him in one of our thinnest swaddles. Once he's wrapped up tight in that, we then put him into our zip-up weighted sleep sack. Then he is all nice and ready for bed. Once the lights are out, I go ahead and feed him his 2 ounces of formula. Once he finishes that, then I go ahead and change to breastfeeding, and I nurse him until he is full and falling asleep. I usually spend this time on my phone, checking my Instagram and all that fun stuff. Once he seems to have fallen asleep, I slowly and carefully transfer him over to his bassinet and then rock him until I know he is down for the night, or at least we hope. Alright, baby is down, so now I am gonna go take a shower. Hope you enjoyed our video, and we will catch you guys next week.